Hi, this is Christine Kenyon with Alpha Mega Soaps, and I'm going to make a beach-themed soap today. I'm making two batches. I did a big batch, and I'm splitting it in two. Half of it will be this weekend soap with sand in it, and the other half will be a pearberry soap, a restock. So I've already split. I put the oils together. I stick blended it to make it homogeneous, and then I put it in two different containers. I also did the lye and split it in two different containers. So here's the lye. I put it in an ice bath, which probably wasn't necessary because it took so long for me to get things ready. I have sea salt in this also to harden the soap. And then here I add almond milk, part of my water. I substitute it with almond milk, and this has almond milk, and this has the almond milk fragrance oil and some kale and clay powder. So then I'm going to I've got my colors ready. I want to make a sand color on the bottom, and then I'm going to do some white in there, and then use these two colors, emerald green mica from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and turquoise teal mica also from Wholesale Supplies Plus. So that I'm going to add later. So here I go. Here's my mold. I've said this before, and it's worth saying again. I made this mold. I watched an instructional video on YouTube, and using corrugated plastic that you can get at like Home Depot or Lowe's or maybe even Walmart. But anyway, then because I want to make two batches, I put this divider in. And then I've got the masking tape so that it won't leak onto the other side. And this I've used very successfully. This is actually my favorite mold to use. It doesn't warp, it doesn't do funny things. So and then I line it with plastic. Put plastic wrap, and first I wipe the corrugated plastic with a wet sponge, and put the plastic on, and then wipe it again to try to get as much of the wrinkles out as possible. So that's my mold. That's ready to go. So here's my lye, half of my water. So now I'm going to add the almond milk with the fragrance oil. Okay, I think that's emulsified enough, and I'm going to pour some of this. I don't want it to trace because I need to do swirls and so on. So I'm going to put some of this for the sand. And mix that up. Now I put actual sand in here. Someone suggested putting in also some oatmeal for texture and exfoliation, but that does not look like the color of sand. So I put a pinch of brown in before. I don't want it to be real brown because sand really isn't brown. And I also put in some yellow, which I might add a little more, because I do want to do some accent of the yellow on top also. Okay, that's I think that'll be all right, I hope. And I want just a little bit of white, I think. I say a little bit, and I always do more than I plan on, than I have in my head, but so This is water soluble titanium dioxide. Good way to mix titanium dioxide so it doesn't leave specks and clumps and so on is to put it in, dissolve it in hot water. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon, see how that goes. And this is going to be in the pot swirl. Oh, they look too similar. I think I'm going to add some blue in here. It's nice and fluid. When you want to do swirls, choose soft oils like olive canola. In here I have sunflower, canola, and a little castor. I have some tallow, but because that will make it easier for a slow trace. Okay, so there is weekend in Rodan, and I hope you liked it, like this tutorial. I really like doing mica drops on top because it really, you can do vibrant colors. So thank you very much for watching. You have a great day. Please follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate a thumbs up. And have a great day. God bless. This is Christine Kenyon. Thanks. Bye-bye.